Stop thinking about it and move back in with your parents. Move in with your in-laws. If they extend the hand, take it. If you're making over $50,000 a year and you making it or barely making it, move back in. If you're making $100,000 and you're not making it, move back in. If your credit bad, move back in. If your credit good, but you're not making enough money to pay that FHA loan, move back in. Whatever you got to do to hit the next level, do it. If you're trying to start a business and you need a little bit more money, move back in. I don't know if your parents or your mom or dad hard to deal with, or your grandma or your whoever is hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? If you put it up for 18 years, you can put it up for another year. Like I said, put your prides aside and think about the bigger picture. I know they'll gladly take the money, you know what I'm saying? Come to agreement and figure out what amount of money will make both of y'all, I guess, happy. I'm gonna talk from the black perspective. A lot of black people, man, the generation before us, they like taking advantage. They don't believe in charging like a reasonable amount of money. They want you to pay like half, half of everything, which is nothing wrong with it, especially if it's less than. Well, I'm not gonna say there's nothing wrong with it, but if they was already paying, if you already paying the bills, no problem, and I come in and I'm not gonna use your bills like that, you shouldn't really charge half. But at the same time, they did it on their own, and you asked them to move back, but things wasn't like it was now. You can work pretty much any kind of job and go get a house. So it's like a loaded statement, you know what I'm saying? But that'll be their argument. Well, I did it, you know what I'm saying? I've been working since 16 and I got a house at 23. Well, this is not 1972, 82, and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? This is 2025, things are a lot harder. People got to come together. It takes 2 incomes, 2 jobs just to make ends meet. That's if you're not living below your means. And this day and age, everybody want the new thing, including me. You know what I'm saying? But you got to fight that urge and know that you got to live below your means, because you never know what might happen. But how I think about it is, if basically both parties should be able to pay the bills by themselves. So if I lose my job or I get hurt, my wife should be able to go get a job and be able to pick up the slack, which she can now. You know what I'm saying? I got it set up that, you know what I'm saying, there's other things in the background, but if push come to shove and I got hurt, you know what I'm saying, and she had to go to work, she will be able to, you know what I'm saying? She'll be able to basically not let the empire collapse, you know what I'm saying? To let deck of cards that I built up, she'll be able to come in, you know what I'm saying, hold it down if necessary. But yeah, if you're thinking about moving back in with your parents, man, just do it. My mother-in-law, I told her before I moved out that I appreciated her helping me out and giving me the opportunity to save money and all that, because back in 2019, 2020, something like that, she had offered multiple times and said, but I didn't know that what she was saying. I think she was telling me like I should go buy a trailer, but she was like, no, come move in and save you some money, go get you a house. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, I was making real good money at the time. I was working at All-Star Freight right after COVID. I guess after COVID hit, the rates was real high. And I guess the company I was working for, they was working off the load board, because I was getting like a lot of TQL freight and all that. but they was running off the load board, and I was making like 3 bands a week, $10.99. And I ended up saving like $30,000. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, I'm just gonna pay all my debt off, and I'm pay all my debt off, and then I'm gonna start saving toward a house, you know. But as you know, after those rates hit an all-time high, they gradually start coming down. And as them rates start coming down, my checks start coming down with it. You know what I'm saying? But that was also my pride, you know, thinking, okay, I knew money wasn't gonna keep coming in like that. So I was trying to hurry up and trying to hit it, try to pay as much debt off as I possibly could. But you know how life goes. There's always things in the background that happens that make it not go that way you plan, whatever. But if I would have took the opportunity when she offered it to me the first time, no telling what kind of house or anything that I'll be in right now, which I'm not regretting. You know what I'm saying? Just when somebody offers you something, offer you a lending hand, you should take it and not wait until you absolutely need it. So when I was up and we only had 3 kids at the time, so it would have been way easier, you know what I'm saying, to stack up money and blase. But and my wife was working at the time too, I think. So there was a lot of money being generated. No, she wasn't working at the time because I was taking care of everything, because she was going to school at the time for criminal justice. But yeah, I know y'all haven't made it this far, so it really don't matter. I'm just rambling. But if you think about moving into your parents' house, go ahead and do it. I did it. I put my pride to the side. Even with all the kids that I have, you know what I'm saying, she charged me a decent amount of money, real generous amount of money every month. Plus I did more, you know, did extra, you know what I'm saying, you know, paid bills, you know, swap bills back and forth and put food in the house, all that. But that amount of money she charged was nothing compared to how much I was paying for a 3-bedroom BS apartment, you know. The amount of money I was paying for that apartment is the same amount of money I'm paying for my 3-bedroom garage, own yard, everything. Same amount of money I was paying for that, I'm paying for my own house. And it's way more comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Everything, quiet neighborhood. Don't have to worry about kids coming knocking on my door and ringing my doorbell, you know, every 5 minutes. But that's like the only thing that's bad. My kids don't have kids to play with outside. But when they get used to the neighborhood, they'll have it. But I'm rambling. If you made it this far, which I doubt you have, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below. You know, are you thinking about moving back in with your parents? Do you not want to move in? Why is that? Does your parents give you an opportunity and they, you know, untimely passed and you didn't take the opportunity? They sold the house. They didn't have a house to pass down. Whatever it is, comment down below. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching.